There are several different topics within the context of mobile access to the internet. One of the things I want to talk about today is this concept of location. So there are three scenarios here. Basically, the purpose for this discussion over the next few minutes is talk about the term location determinant, meaning something determining location. For 400 years, the basic fundamental principle of business was location, location, location. That's what you hear in real estate jargon and so on. From the 1600s all the way up to the 20th century. And as I explained here in the example, in the 1600s, the village blacksmith, they locate their forge next to the inn, which has stables for the horses. The cook needs the metal. He goes across the street to the local church, large group of travelers, outlying farms, etc. All the way up to the 20th century, you've got McDonald's franchise. They buy real estate across from West Hill Collegiate. Everybody goes there in the lunch hour. It's location-driven business. Then, these circumstances are based upon supply, materials, labor, publicity, marketing. Everything is about location. It's one of the 4 P's in marketing: product, price, promotion, place. So, we get to the next scenario where we have the development of the internet. The development of the internet has the promise that customer location is not a factor. Basically, you could be anywhere that FedEx ships. So location has no limiting structures on your ability to do business. That's why we say location is indeterminate. In this particular scenario of a call center, you got a website with some small-sized consumer products. The content is multilingual. The payment systems are varied. They use PayPal, credit cards in different types of situations. Customer location is not a factor. It can be anywhere around the world. Supplies and materials are minimal since most of it's digital. Labor is split between the call center. Publicity and marketing is mostly online. They don't even have physical billboards. So for this business, location is indeterminate, or location has no limiting circumstances on how to do the business. Now, with the advent of using your cell phone and other mobile devices, such as BlackBerry with GPS, etc., we go back again to location determinant. The point being that now you are able to identify where people are by their physical proximity. See, in the past, you'd be driving down the highway, there'd be a big, huge billboard ad that says, Big Mac Combo $3.79. It wouldn't say Tim, Big Mac Combo, because they don't know it's you, right? So all advertising was mass advertising. And your generation grew up like this, and to a certain extent you kind of ignore it right now because it's so ubiquitous and doesn't really grab you directly. So we have the concept with location identifiers. Being able to tell people where the customers actually are allows advertising to be more effective. So here's an example of a scenario. You got a renovated warehouse, formerly belonging to Nortel Networks, a mobile commerce service center using Bluetooth technology to target cell phone carrying pedestrians in the downtown core. So you have people walking around with their cell phone, and all of a sudden it goes off, and it says, "Oh, you're within 50 meters of a Starbucks right now. If you come in, you'll get 25 cents off a cafe mocha latte, something, something, something." Now this is kind of interesting because for the first time you're able to send a message, a marketing message, an advertising message to people based upon where they are. They're in proximity to the place to buy. Instead of wasting time having a TV commercial, you're in your home. You don't buy Starbucks and Tim Hortons from your home. Instead of doing that, you're within proximity of where the actual Tim Hortons is. So customer location is a factor. The software calls the phone if they're within some 50 meters or 80 meters of a Tim Hortons kiosk. Right? So location is determined, meaning this business model is based on selling to someone who's in an area of proximity to the vendor. How does that come about? Because what happened was 2 weeks ago, you went through the Tim Hortons drive-thru with your girlfriend. She said, "Oh, let's just pay quickly using the PayPal embedded in our cell phones." So you have a Bluetooth transmission to pay for your $1.29 coffee, and therefore, in the process of paying for that, you have given Tim Hortons the information about your cell phone, your telephone number. You surrendered that in terms of privacy issues to make that speed payment circumstance. Thank you.